Howdy, howdy, folks. It is Diecastbuffet here again, and today we have a throwback diecast review for you, and I tell you what, this is going to be a good one, guys. 2003 Pontiac Grand Prix might be the first time we reviewed a Pontiac, I think, on the channel. Pontiac Grand Prix for Mike Skinner and the Kodak. Kodak! Holy cow, that's a throwback. Pun intended. Perfect touch Pontiac Grand Prix. This is the Hot Wheels edition of this car. It was released way back in 2003. And let me tell you, this car is absolutely stunning. This was the final year of Pontiac. This was the final year. I think Mike Skinner was actually racing in the Cup Series. At least I think he was supposed to be full time. I don't think he finished the season out though. But this was like the last year or two of the Morgan McClure team in terms of the Kodak sponsorship, I think. So anyway, so the nose of the car here, you got the Kodak Perfect Touch Processing. You got the hood logo here. I think they made two different diecasts in the Hot Wheels line for 2003. I think they had one that had like some white cubes that go across the side. That paint scheme's also featured on NASCAR Thunder. 2004. Notice the window bar patterns here, guys. These are textured, right? So they're a little bit elevated. Great job by Hot Wheels. The greatest NASCAR diecast ever made are the Hot Wheels cars from 2000 to 2005. Best NASCAR diecasts ever. Look at this car. This was loose. And I got this car back in 2013. I bought it loose, right? This thing was probably opened in 03, 04, 05, and look how shiny the clear coat is. I mean, my God. Think about it. This car could have been open for 15 years now, and it is still this shiny. Best NASCAR diecast ever. So you got Union 76, which was basically Sunoco before then. They took over, I think, in 2004. Clavite Moog, Plastalocker, I think, Plastalock, Mac Tools, and a little headlight decal there. Pontiac Grand Prix. God, I miss those things so much. Number 4, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Notice there's a little bit of some paint chips here, but these are on the front valence. Very, very easy fix. Those are most likely going to happen. So the left side of this car here, and every time I think of a Pontiac Grand Prix, guys, I think of Ricky Craven, Kurt Busch, Darlington 2003. And the Kurt Busch, or not Kurt Busch, but the Ricky Craven Pontiac car is getting more and more expensive every year, unfortunately. So for all those custom makers out there that want to make that Darlington set, I think y'all might need to start making custom Ricky Craven cars, because if we don't, we're not going to have any original ones left. The 124 Craven 03 Pontiac, like the Elite version, is skyrocketed. Just saying, because they have torn up so many of those cars. I am all for building raced versions. I love it, but I do think we need to be a little bit preservative of that car. That is the final Pontiac one. It ain't ever coming back, guys. So you got the Goodyear logo right there. Notice there's no race car decal. The contingencies are very low on this car here. You got Prestone, Rebestos, Hawley, Edelbrock, Jessel, Just Value, Bowman. Oh, is that Bowman the Shellman? You got Autometers, whatever that is, JE Union 76, EA Sports. This car was featured in the greatest NASCAR game ever, NASCAR Thunder 2004. Got the Mike Skinner signature there. Mac Tools once again. What is that? I think that's a Morgan McClure Racing. I think that's what it says. Kodak Perfect Touch. We Care. Forward Air. Number 4 car right there. I mean, this was, to most people in this generation, the number 4 car is always going to be Kevin Harvick. Of course, the 4 car to me, guys, will always be Mike Skinner, especially that 2003 Talladega Challenge. Remember from Thunder 2003? That will be one of my fondest moments of the number 4 car. Of course, all the Daytona 500s, Sterling Marlin won with them. But this diecast, man, I absolutely freaking love it, guys. If you ever see the Hot Wheels cars at the Gypsy Tents, guys, help yourself and pick yourself up one of these cars. I mean, rubber tires, the best clear coat in NASCAR diecast history, 3-dimensional detailed windows. I mean, an incredibly well-built car. It really is. I mean, the plastic, yeah, it's got a plastic base, but this is a thicker plastic. It's not going to break. It's not as brittle, right? The cars, granted, they don't roll the best because it is rubber tires, but again, it is a quality piece here. You're not going to regret it. I mean, look at the clear coat of these things. Best clear coat ever used in NASCAR diecast history. These were built to stand the test of time. I'm telling you, man. They're a very good collection investment, in my opinion, because they're going to last a long time. So anyway, so the roof of this car here, we got the number 4, and I'm shocked. I really am shocked that no one has made a throwback to any of the number 4 Kodak machines. I mean, you think about it, all the Daytona 500s, and then just the iconic paint schemes this 4 car has had throughout the years. But nonetheless, what a beautiful, beautiful piece here, man. It's a shame the Pontiacs, they left after 2003. They were gone. And, you know, they kind of had a swan song. They kind of had just one final send-off, and that was the 03 Carolina Dodge Dealers 400 when Ricky Craven went to victory lane. So, just very bittersweet, but, God, dog, I just cannot get over this diecast, man. I mean, just the way the freaking tires look on this car, the stance, the three-dimensional detail. This car has got it all. And, of course, the deck lid here, nothing there. But, nonetheless, this car has got body lines. It is a beautiful, beautiful piece here, guys. And honestly, the Authentics line nowadays reminds me a lot of the Hot Wheels cars from yesteryear. Because they offer a lot of cool paint schemes, yes. But there's just something I like about it, right? The packaging, just the way it all works. But the Hot Wheels cars are 10 times better. Let's just be honest here, guys. They made so many freaking paint schemes. It didn't matter if it was Jeff Burton, Kurt Busch, Mark Martin, Terry Labonte, Kenny Wallace. They made so many amazing Hot Wheels cars. And I tell you what, as a NASCAR diecast collector, if Hot Wheels ever came back into the sport, man, and they could build quality pieces like this, holy cow, that would be amazing. But absolutely, guys, a 2003 Mike Skinner Pontiac Grand Prix, certainly a great addition to any collection here, guys, and nonetheless, a beautiful, beautiful diecast. What do y'all think about this car here, guys? I love it. I really do. And I'll end the video on a little bit of a fun nugget here. Check this out. So, in 2003, there was no Winter Circle or Action Pontiac close-casted molds. Meaning that the only way you could get a donor card for a 2003 Pontiac, you had to get it from Racing Champions, which their cars were extremely long. They were really odd long. They looked weird, right? The Hot Wheels edition, or the clunker, bulky Team Caliber molds. So unfortunately, they never got a super accurate, realistic release because the Hot Wheels ones are a little bit different, right? They have to be a little bit different than, per se, the Winter Circle mold. But in 2002, they had the 2002 mold, Winter Circle did. So they had the super detailed, 100% accurate mold. But unfortunately, in 03, they never got it, especially since Joe Gibbs Racing left Pontiac. They went to Chevrolet, and the only teams that were really supporting it were, of course, Craven, Johnny Benson, and Jerry Nadeau / Joe Nemechek. So that was pretty much it. And, of course, you know, good old Mike Skinner here. But it's unfortunate they never made that because I always wanted to make a Pontiac car on a newer or better mold, right? The one mold that I can think of, though, is the club car. They had a, I think it was a Jerry Nadeau 2003 club car. It had opening hood or whatnot, rubber tires, I think, detailed interior. But it's not these close-casted die casts, unfortunately. It's more of a collectible piece. To me, there's something really cool about having a customized Authentics, Winter Circle, whatever, store brand diecast, making one that was only available in the Elite mold, making it in that. There's just something really cool about doing that. But I'm rambling, guys. I love these old school diecasts, man. They'll always hold a special spot in my heart, guys. But the moral story of the day, if you see these cars, pick them up, guys. They're going to make great additions to your collection. Have a great one, everybody. Make sure to use the promo code down below for your next NASCAR Diecast purchase. Diecastbuffet is the code. You will get free shipping. Any orders $20 or more at Circle B Diecast and Plan B Sales. Make sure to go check it out, guys. You will not be disappointed. And I want to say thank you so much for watching the video. I greatly appreciate it, fellas. Have a great one. Diecastbuffet, sign it off.